Hi everyone, I'm Christina Nichols and welcome to Eye on Hawaiian Gardens, our monthly show on events and programs in the city. Today we're going to take a look at the Miss Hawaiian Gardens program and the Scholarship Awards dinner. But up first, Memorial Day. The City of Hawaiian Gardens is proud to recognize and honor the brave men and women who gave their lives in protecting this nation's liberty and our way of life. Let's take a look at the Memorial Day event.
On behalf of our city and our entire city council, thank you for being here today as we join communities throughout this great nation in honoring the sacrifice that have been done by our servicemen and women.
And so today, we thank you for this beautiful day, this celebration, and all of us here who are celebrating our military men and women, those who have died, those who are still with us, those who have made the supreme sacrifice. May there be blessings upon all of us, living and deceased. May we all be gathered one day in your heavenly kingdom to enjoy peace forever.
Can you please stand as we welcome Lakewood High's ROTC in the presenting of our colors?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Memorial Day is a time to remember those who gave their lives. It is a time to remember the good that can be done by those who are lost. And it is a time when we can renew our commitment to our veterans and those who are now wearing our uniforms.
Memorial Day is a special day because we honor and pay our respect to the 1.3 million Americans who fought bravely and died protecting our freedoms. These men and women demonstrated extraordinary fearlessness and allegiance to our country. If it was not for their selfless sacrifice of service of these servicemen and women of our past and present, we would not be here enjoying the liberty that we sometimes take for granted.
On behalf of Supervisor Janice Hahn, let us all remember those that have served our country and for those that continue to serve our nation. Thank you.
We will now have the laying of the wreath. Fellow council member and U.S. Army veteran Rinaldo Rodriguez joined with Miss Hawaiian Gardens Jasmine Figueroa and VFW member Amanda Weller will have the honor. President John F. Kennedy once said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Now I will welcome Lakewood High's NRJOTC Armed Drill Team for a special demonstration.
Well, God bless all of you who have served us so diligently and so wonderfully and so courageously. God bless you, each and every one of you, and thank you for being here today. We're honored to be in your presence and in the presence of those that you represent who cannot be here with us today.
My kids say I'm a bit sappy because I cry when the flag passes by and when the national anthem is played. I get emotional at parades and when I see men and women in uniform. I am grateful to our veterans and the servicemen and women who fought and have sacrificed their lives for my freedom so that I can enjoy the right to live my religion, to get an education for myself and my children, to raise my family the way that I choose, the freedom to speak my mind, to express myself, the freedom to choose to travel where I want to go, to move across the country freely, to own my own home and my own business. One of the most important freedoms that I don't take for granted is the blessing of not living in fear. These are just some of the freedoms that we enjoy because of our military, and we honor them today.
I would like to also recognize our fallen heroes on the wall. There's 10 names over there. And they're from 19 I went in 1964, so most of those are from 1965 to 1969 that fell in Vietnam. That's the reason I'm presenting these plaques to our World War II veterans, because we're losing them every day. So now we're going to start with Mr. Rosario Rodriguez. I would like to present this plaque to his son, who is here. We also have George Okurian. He enlisted in the U.S. Marines. Our next World War II veteran is Mr. Sam Tanaka. The next veteran is Mr. Edgar Bucree. Next one is Mr. Paulo Martinez.
These guys are my heroes, our generation's heroes. Now, their actions set that bar so high for the Vietnam veterans that we couldn't reach it. There's no way.
Would you remove your hats and say, Heavenly Father, we come here today to give you all the honor and all the glory. We ask that you bless these families, give them comfort in knowing that their people, their loved ones died with a cause, a common cause, I might add, of protecting this great nation.
As we go through our daily lives and enjoy our summer with events and trips to the pool, let us forever be grateful to the brave men and women who gave their lives to keep our country safe and secure. Now, the City of Hawaiian Gardens not only wants our residents to be safe and secure, but actively encourages them to pursue higher education. The Miss Hawaiian Gardens Scholarship Program is one of the city's programs aimed at helping empower young ladies with training and scholarships. This year, there were 6 contestants. Let's meet them in some brief interviews. Up first is Janet.
My name is Janet Lise Aranivar Loesa. I am 20 years old. I'm currently residing with my parents and my older brother. I lived in Hawaiian Gardens my entire life. I grew up here. And as a child, I went to Hawaiian Elementary, and then I went to Fedi Middle School and Artesia High School. While growing up, I spent most of my summers at our local swimming pool. I was very tan. That was my best thing to do during the summer. And also another thing I did growing up was Taekwondo in elementary school. And I am currently attending Cypress College. My major is Management and Business Administration. And I am currently working towards my AA in transferring to Cal State Fullerton to obtain my bachelor's degree. I found out about the Miss Hawaiian Gardens Scholarship because of my older brother. He was applying for their adult scholarship. He sent me the link for the application online, and he told me, I think you should run for this. So yes, I had no idea we had that. I should be selected Miss Hawaiian Gardens because I believe I'm knowledgeable, I'm very responsible, and I am outgoing. As Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I would like to emphasize the opportunities that we have in advancement of education for ourselves, our growing youth. I believe education is very important. It's very important here in the U.S., and I believe that we have the ability to do anything we want with our lives. We get to choose our own career. We're surrounded by a lot of community colleges, which are very affordable, and then you can do your transferring, and then that helps a lot with funding. Also, the scholarship for Miss Hawaiian Gardens will help me advance myself. Hawaiian Gardens is a very friendly community. Everyone's very welcoming. Our population are mostly Latinos, which is my ethnicity, so I love being surrounded by family and friends of the same ethnicity. We're all very welcoming.
Janet is a strong and articulate contestant for the Miss Hawaiian Gardens Scholarship. Now here's a look at our second contestant, Evangelina.
My name is Evangelina Romero. I have been living in the city for around 5 years. I live with my mom and my dad and my wonderful little brother, Danny. Right now I'm studying to be a health administrator in Cypress College. So what that is you're pretty much like a manager for like anything that has a doctor or a nurse home. I found out about the Miss Hawaiian Gardens program since a very young age. Me and my mom will sit down on Carson Street and we would sit there with our little chairs and like our aguas frescas, and we'll just watch all these beautiful girls passing by in these like amazing floats. And it would be like me and my mom's joke, just like, oh yeah, one day I'll be there and I'll be able to impact the community. And now that I'm actually here, I'm 20 years old, and I'm actually here and running for this, it's just like a dream come true. Like, I'm really here to be able to help the youth, to help them push forward. I believe I should be selected for Miss Hawaiian Gardens for a number of reasons. To start off, I put a great deal of effort in everything I do, and I really want to help the community further their education, especially when it comes down to our parents, because most of them never really had the chance to go to college or even finish high school. And it made a lot of problems, especially for the people that I know that it caused problems like in our personal life or just in our professional life. And I really want to push education forward. So how I would represent the city of Hawaiian Gardens, just to always be positive about everything. I want to show them that this city is not what everybody thinks. We have grown tremendously over the years, and we try to help everybody from every walks of life. And the great thing about this city is that they don't discriminate.
Evangelina is an inspiring young lady who would be a wonderful Miss Hawaiian Gardens. Here is our third contestant, Lorena.
My name is Lorena Tinajera. I am 19 years old. I came into this country when I was 5 years old, so I am a dreamer. I am currently a liberal studies major at California State Long Beach. I am the youngest out of 4 siblings. My mom, she raised us all, so I come from a single parent, low income household. I feel like I should be selected as Miss Hawaiian Gardens because the city of Hawaiian Gardens has definitely contributed a lot to my success. And being Miss Hawaiian Gardens is a way for me to give back to the city of Hawaiian Gardens for everything that they have done and given to me to be successful today. And it's a great opportunity for me to represent that small percentage of dreamer students that live within our community and represent the students and that their parents work day and night to support them and make sure that they have a successful future. And I feel like I would be great at it simply because I feel like I could be professional, but I could also be caring when it comes to interacting with the community, the children, especially since I want to be a teacher. I'm really passionate about helping the youth and making sure that they're successful. As Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I would like to definitely establish some type of program to help those dreamer students within our community, to help them and guide them to their path to college. Definitely, I feel like I could continue to represent the city in a very professional way, and definitely keep that image that we have as the great city that we are. City of Hawaiian Gardens has so many things to offer to its people, from all group ages, you know, from little ones to the seniors, even scholarships, you know. They're really big on giving to its people, and I feel like the City of Hawaiian Gardens definitely has a lot to offer, and it's just we need to come and discover everything that it has.
Lorena is another great contestant for the Miss Hawaiian Gardens crown. Here is our fourth contestant, Carla.
My name is Guadalupe Torres. I am 19 years old. I am a second year at Cal State Long Beach. I'm majoring in Recreation and Leisure Studies with a minor in Event Planning Management. I am also living with my mom, my sister, and her daughter, and my 4 dogs that I love very much. Being able to run this year, I was inspired by the prior Miss Hawaiian Gardens as well as the previous Princess Cindy Trejo, because she's one of my closest friends, and being able to see her in her role and what she does, it really made me want to do more with the community. I believe I should be selected because I want to be that person that I can inspire people to show them that their environment doesn't have to shape up what they're going to achieve in their lives. And the fact that my environment told me I couldn't achieve going to a 4-year university, but I did. And I'm currently at Cal State Long Beach, and I'm proving everybody that didn't think I could make it wrong. I've been exposed to a lot of things, whether it be social media or events that have taken place throughout the world, to realize that education is the most powerful thing that we could take advantage of, because that's something that you can't take back. As Miss Hawaiian Gardens, what I aim to accomplish is being able to be that representative for the city, in the fact that whether I'm at Food for Less or whether I'm in my role as Miss Hawaiian Gardens, that anybody in the community can feel that they can come up to me and seek help in regards to resources or guidance and where they should go or what they should do. And I want to be able to put our programs and our resources, our educational resources or anything into light for our citizens. I want to be able to represent the city in the best of light in highlighting our programs or highlighting the pride and how much everybody feels like a community within our city. Like, our city may be small, but we have so much pride that I noticed when I was at the parade, being able to see everybody like, hi, Miss, like all the princesses, hi everybody. It made me feel special in the fact that I realized how strong of a community we are, that we are always there for each other, and I want to be able to represent that no matter where I go, and that everybody can feel that same aura that they gave me back to them.
Carla could represent the city well as Miss Hawaiian Gardens. And now let us meet our fifth contestant, Cindy.
My name is Cindy Trejo. I grew up here in Hawaiian Gardens since I was born. I live with my parents, Ernestina and Leonel Trejo. I have 3 siblings, my younger sister Samantha, my older sister Erica, and my older brother Caesar. I currently attend California State University of Long Beach, where my major is liberal studies, so I can become an elementary school teacher. And eventually I would like to do my master's degree so I can become a principal, so that would be in education administration. I believe with the current experience I already have as princess, I think I can take that and grow even more as a person and just serve as a role model again for the youth and make sure that they are pursuing their goals and that they don't give up. I believe education is important because it builds knowledge in people. It has helped me. It has helped me become better as a person. I believe it's very important in our youth because the youth will one day be in our shoes, and hopefully one day someone will be sitting else in the. So hopefully someone else will be sitting in this chair, pursuing their education like I am. If selected to be Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I would like to start a program where the youth of the city, or anyone really who's having trouble with homework problems or just any problems that they may have, and just kind of build a counseling program for them and helping them just become better and be better. I believe the City of Hawaiian Gardens has really helped me out just in general as a person and as a student. They've given me the youth scholarship, the scholarship as princess, so I'm very thankful for that, and I hope to continue that. The City Council always does their best to make sure that they accomplish the needs of the city and the citizens, and I believe just the environment, our citizens, everyone is very welcoming and very friendly, and they just want I believe it's a happy city.
Cindy served as Miss Hawaiian Gardens Princess this past year and has been a wonderful ambassador for the city. Now let's take a look at our last contestant, Elijah.
Hi, my name is Elijah Vega. I also go by Ali. A lot of people know me by Ali. I have lived in Hawaiian Gardens since I was 2 years old, and I've grown up playing sports here. I attend Long Beach City College, and I'm also on the softball team. I found out about the Miss Hawaiian Gardens program last year when I did the scholarship program, and it looked very interesting. And during the summer, I was volunteering a lot, and it just kind of seemed something that I would want to do to help out the community. I think that I would be a good choice for Miss Hawaiian Gardens because I want to show younger children that athletics is very important, and I think that being in sports is also going to help a lot with education, and I feel right now that a lot of people don't see that. I want to be an English teacher, and I would of course want to work at Artesia where I went to school, and I would want to help the softball program at Artesia because that's where I started, and that's what started me as a person and started me as a player was attending Artesia, and I would want to help the softball program at Artesia High School. Education is very important because without education you are not going to be able to live the life you want to live. Without an education, you are never going to get the dream job that you want. Without an education, you're never going to want to be what you really want to be when you grow up. You're going to have to settle for something that wasn't your dream. I think Hawaiian Gardens is an amazing place to live because it gives everybody so many opportunities, such as the youth. It gives the youth recreation centers, it gives them sports, it gives them tutoring, and it gives them such amazing things to help you succeed in education and to help you succeed in life. And I think that growing up in Hawaiian Gardens and having all these things brought to me is amazing, and it shaped me as the person I am today. If I was to be Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I would represent the city in a very sociable way. As a person, I am very sociable, and I love to be around people, and I love to communicate with people, and I would want to show people who aren't from our city how great our city is.
Elijah is another example of strong and intelligent young ladies from Hawaiian Gardens. Before we see who won the top scholarship, let's hear from outgoing Miss Hawaiian Gardens, Jasmine Figueroa.
My time as Miss Hawaiian Gardens has been very great. I've learned a lot, and I've experienced a lot of the festivities that we have here in Hawaiian Gardens. The best thing about being Miss Hawaiian Gardens is being a part of all the events that we have. A special fun memory that I have as Miss Hawaiian Gardens is probably during the Easter event. There is a business called Creepy Creatures there, and they were, showing off their reptiles, their reptile show, and I was able to hold the snake and the tarantula, and all the kids were having fun. Everybody comes out, at our events, like during National Night Out, when we have the fire department, we have the police department there as well. Another good memory was the Christmas event when children were walking in to get their gifts and take a picture with Santa, actually. And I was talking to them and, asking them what they were most excited about. And of course, gifts were one of the first ones. The most challenging part, to be completely honest, about being Miss Hawaiian Gardens is having to be at the events when you feel like you're going through something, because you have to be in the public eye, and not everybody knows your personal story, your personal lives, and so having to be there while you're around a lot of people and having to greet people is just a good reminder that there's something more to be present for, that, and not to grieve as well about personal struggles, etc. So that was very challenging, but at the same time, it's not necessarily a bad thing. The advice that I have for the next Miss Hawaiian Gardens is to be very observant, because you can learn a lot through observation, and find what best inspires you so that you can continue working in your community. As Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I feel that I've accomplished a lot, like main goal, which is to reach back to our community, to be a representative for our community and what our community stands for. For example, during the drug-free event, I was able to give a speech about why we should be abstinent from drugs. And that's one of the things that I didn't know I was going to do, but I felt very accomplished afterwards, because it was a way for me to communicate to my community what my hopes are for them. Being Miss Hawaiian Gardens has helped me a lot in terms of perspective and the way that I see the world. Before, I used to think a lot about a big picture, a big goal, a big accomplishment, but before we need to do that, I think that we need to zoom in, and I feel that I've learned a lot about zooming in and seeing what we can do here and now in order to better our communities. So I'm very thankful for the experience and the opportunity, and I'm very happy that our city gets to provide us with this opportunity, and I wish the next Miss Hawaiian Gardens a lot of luck, and I wish her the best.
Jasmine represented the city well with great poise and eloquence. We hope she will continue helping the city youth. And now to the Scholarship Awards dinner. The City of Hawaiian Gardens granted over $55,000 in scholarships to youth and adults during a special gala. Let's take a look.
On behalf of the mayor tonight and behalf of the city council, we are so pleased to be able to be here with you tonight as we recognize and award our residents of this city for their hard work. Give yourselves a big hand. I really appreciate your determination to advance in education. And I welcome and I thank you for joining us this evening. We are very pleased as a city tonight to be able to give over $55,000 in educational funding and special honors. And this really shows how much the city council Well, the city council doesn't agree on everything, but we certainly do agree on this, on education and our youth, our future, which is the motto of our city, oddly enough.
And now we will begin with the 2017 Miss Hawaiian Gardens presentations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Janet Arenivar. I am 20 years old, and I am currently attending Cypress College for my AA in business management. My goal is to transfer to Cal State Fullerton to obtain a bachelor's, and from there on, I would work towards my master's degree.
My name is Evangelina Romero. I am 20 years old, and I'm currently a transferring student at Cypress College.
My name is Lorena Tinajera, and I am 19 years old. I am currently a liberal studies major at Cal State Long Beach. I am also a dreamer and a first-generation college student.
My name is Guadalupe Torres, and I will be a third year at Cal State Long Beach, majoring in recreation and leisure studies with a minor in event planning management.
My name is Cindy Trejo. I am 19 years old, and I have lived in this great city for those 19 years.
My name is Elijah Vega, but many of you may know me as Allie. I attend Long Beach City College, and I play right field for the 2017 LBCC Vikings.
I want to thank the City of Hawaiian Gardens for this great event and the staff members who are helping out tonight. I also want to congratulate all of you who will be receiving awards tonight and scholarships. As Miss Hawaiian Gardens, I have learned a vast amount of knowledge about what it takes to be a part of a successful community. One thing I can surely claim is that a community is made up of sub-communities like our fellow educators, athletic coaches, police department, the fire department, our city councilmen, and much more, all of which play a crucial role in shaping our city.
Another round of applause for those courageous young ladies. I was sweating and I wasn't even giving a speech. Well, first off, it is my great pleasure to be here with all of you today. I know that all of us are very proud of our siblings, our daughters, our sons, and our community members. Today I have the great honor of introducing our guest speaker, Denise Macias.
You know, when I was asked to give a speech tonight, I thought, of course, I would love to do it, especially because I got this scholarship back in 2000. But then I thought, what am I going to talk about? My next thought was, what would my younger self need to know about life after high school, especially being a first-generation college student? So I came up with 5 pieces of advice. The first, embrace who you are. Second piece of advice, get involved. My third piece of advice, network and get an internship. The next 2 pieces of advice, I wish I would have done or taken seriously. The fourth, being financially aware. Lastly, study abroad. In conclusion, I want to leave you with this. Know that what has happened up until this point has shaped who you are today. Embrace it, develop it, own it, and be unapologetic about it. Thank you.
Right now, we're going to go ahead and award the recipients of the Mayor's Youth Walk of Achievement Scholarship Program.
The grand prize scholarship winners will be embedded with a plaque on Carson Street. So that's a great privilege. Your name will be there forever. So another round of applause for Mindy Kim, Samantha Lomeli, and Tyler Williams. We will now recognize the participants of Miss Hawaiian Gardens Scholarship Program, the moment that all of us have been waiting for. Receiving a scholarship of $2,000 is our Miss Hawaiian Gardens 2017, Carla Torres.
We certainly wish those scholarship winners the best in their future endeavors. Naturally, we expect great things from our youth and hope that they return to Hawaiian Gardens to help their community. We would also like to congratulate the new Miss Hawaiian Gardens, Guadalupe Torres, and Princess Evangelina Romero. We are starting to see more of them throughout this year. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Eye on Hawaiian Gardens. Please let us know what you think of the program by contacting us through our city website. Until next time, I'm Christina Nichols. Take care.